What's up, YouTube? This is Danielle Hayden with the Hayden Group and Keller Williams Ann Arbor, and welcome to another video on our channel. So today we are going to talk about authenticity. I stumbled upon this during the coronavirus with all of us in Michigan being under quarantine, and I just felt like there were a lot of emotional ups and downs. I have been hearing the word depression, and I have been feeling up and down sort of based on how often I go out and see the sun, for example, and get fresh air. And so as a person who is deeply invested in the practice of lead generation, because it's my job as a rainmaker to put opportunities in front of my team, I realized that lead generation, day in, day out, right now during a shift, 4 hours a day, during an industry shutdown where I can't even leave my home to do face-to-face business, it just felt like this weird, futile exercise, right? And I knew that it was coming from contribution. I knew that I was really helping people in a meaningful way to reach out and call, check on them, see how things were going. But the reality was, I was getting burnt out and I was feeling down, and I felt like it was all that I could do to just lift myself up and get motivated to make those phone calls. And then I thought back to something that happened at family reunion this year. I went to a one thing breakout session with Jay Papazan and Jeff Woods. And my husband and I actually went, and my husband is a strength and conditioning coach, and I'm a real estate agent, but I brought him there because I just felt like the Keller Williams culture really would do a lot for him in launching his business as a strength and conditioning coach. And we went to the one thing breakout session that was all about sort of identifying your purpose. And they gave us a sheet, and I'm going to display this sheet here. And basically it was an exercise where everyone in the room, circled maybe their top 20 things on this list of 100 words. And these are things that you just feel resonate with you, that bring your energy level up, that are really, really, truly important to you in your life. So you circle 20 things, right? And then you kind of hit the reset button. And then you go and you star 10 things instead of 20, okay? And then you sort of like press pause and hit the reset button. And then you go ahead with red marker and you circle the top 5 things, right? And you do this over and over until you basically come up with 3 main core values, okay? And for me, the way I knew I had the right ones were, what am I missing right now in my life? And or what word do I look at? And it just really drives my energy level up. It energizes me when I think of this in my life. And so when I left family reunion, it was being the best, teamwork, and I think the other one might have been simplicity. And it has changed throughout the last couple months. And with coronavirus, it just really dawned on me that those no longer matched for me. Simplicity is more important for me now than ever, because I feel like if I've got too much going on in my mind with all this uncertainty and with my business sort of constantly being in this weird jerky phase of what can and can't we do, I feel that simplicity is really what I need to maintain some peace and take care of my body and to be the best version of myself going into every day. I need to maintain a certain level of not making things too complex. But the most important realization that I've had is authenticity. So we also talked about this a lot at family reunion, especially when it came to like, how do you lead generate? How do you touch your database? What form does that manifest in when you're being your most authentic self? So I want to challenge all of you. If you are in a state that is currently under a stay at home or an executive order, a shelter in place, whatever you want to call it, whether you are or are not deemed an essential service, I challenge you, no matter what, to just ask yourself, is the type of lead generation that I'm doing, the coming from contribution, the phone calls, the offering to help, are you doing it in a way that feels genuinely authentic to you? Because if you're not, I want to caution you to really just give some thought to how to shift that over to a really authentic way of connecting with people. My team and I have talked about this multiple times since family reunion. I want you to bring me your 3 ideas of how you can get face-to-face or back and forth, over the phone or Zoom or text message, however you want to do it, with people in your life. Okay, and have conversations with them. Typically, we say a conversation that could result in talking about real estate, but right now we're just talking about conversation. When you think of those conversations, what the content of them are, the reason for my call is when you think about all of those things, what feels authentic to you? Come up with your top 3 and make that your form of lead generation. And I know we have to get a little bit creative here because typically you can include things like client events or, volunteering at your PTO and your Chamber of Commerce. You can come up with all these different ways, hosting neighborhood meetups, right? There are all kinds of great ways, but so many of them are face-to-face, going to coffee for 5 minutes with 20 people in a day. These are all great ideas that I've heard. And they're all face-to-face. So find out what kind of non-face-to-face lead generation is gonna work for you and really take some time to design it and love on it and make it yours, okay? Because if you're coming from authenticity, the people you're speaking to are gonna know it. Your energy level is going to vibrate higher, okay? I know this is the new age spiritual side of things, but you naturally feel and emote that kind of energy when you are in line with what you truly love to do. Okay, so I'm going to give you a great example. I happen to be really passionate about connecting people with resources. I also happen to be really passionate about supporting our local businesses and being a pillar of the community, okay? So my authentic way of doing this is to reach out to local businesses. So whether it's starting a Facebook group of all of your local downtown businesses so that we can just chat with each other and feel together in this process and maybe even generate some ideas about how to support each other's business. Or it could be phone calls to your business-to-business groups, okay? So here's a script my team has been using. Ring, ring, hello. Hi, is this ABC Restaurant? Oh, yes, it is. Well, my name's Danielle Hayden, and the reason for my call is I'm a local business owner as well. I'm a local realtor, and I know my industry is shut down right now, and so I wanted to call and check in with you and just see how are you doing, and how can I support your business? Okay, so at this point, whether it's a restaurant that's doing takeout meals or it's another business that is actually completely shut down, they're gonna tell you a little bit about their business. You might also get this. Because people aren't used to other people calling them just to see, how can I help? They're not used to that. So here is what we say in response. Well, you know what? I'm so excited to help promote your business. I'm so excited to be a patron in the ways that I can right now. And I want to do everything I can to remind our community how important the services you provide are. The one thing that we realized a lot of people have been benefiting from are setting up online e-gift certificates, okay? And one of the ways that they're doing this is a company called Cabbage, and that's Cabbage with a K. I'm gonna put the link for the article right down here. Look in the comment section or the description so that you can see it. And so this website allows you to register your business to be able to sell and receive money from the sale of online gift certificates. So we're not talking about a physical gift card. We're not talking about people having to come into your storefront. We're talking about you can put a URL on social media. You can advertise, come and buy your gift certificates here. We may not be able to service your needs now, but we will be here once this is all said and done for. So come and buy our gift certificates now. Keep that cash flowing to your downtown. And then we would be happy to give you your value the next possible time that we're able to. So this is a great opportunity for small business. Give your small businesses a call. Let them know, because so many people are paralyzed right now simply by fear and by the unknown and feeling like everything is futile. This is a great script to be able to come from contribution and get other people into action to help them help themselves, right? And you're going to build a trusting relationship with these businesses when you do this. And so this is my way of being authentic. And I challenge you to give yourself the opportunity to think about ways that you can be authentic. I've seen great ideas on there about creating public databases where people can post their needs and their wants, and other people can review them using Google Docs or Google Sheets. People can review them and say, hey, I've got that rubbing alcohol, or I have that infant's Motrin right now. And we can share resources that way. Another way is just calling all of the elderly people that you have in your database and saying, I just wanted to check on you. How are you doing? Do you have someone who's checking on you on a regular basis? If not, can I do that? Can I be that person? I'm going to call you every day at 10 o'clock in the morning just to say hi, right? See if you can establish something that feels really authentic to you so that we can do what we can to move through this crazy time together and come out stronger in the end. We hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Danielle Hayden, and if you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button, toggle that little bell for instant notifications for more content just like this. Go ahead and let us know in the comments section who you are, what your role in the world is, what are your current questions and concerns. Maybe we can help, and at the very least, we can start to create content that's tailored for you and what your wants and needs are. Thanks so much. Danielle Hayden signing off. Everybody stay safe and well.